Hello lovelies, welcome to Lamo Tarot. This is a general reading for Sagittarius for the third week of November 2019. Sagittarius, wherever it may fall on your chart, there may be a message in there for you, okay? And we are starting out here with the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards. We used those last week. And we're gonna transition into this week by selecting one card, and we'll set that as the theme for the reading. And let's see what message Spirit has for you, Sagittarius. Oh, there we go. We have a winner. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Shaolin Master. And it says, be graceful in movement and action. Shaolin Master, be graceful in movement and action. And that's your actual card. Take time to reflect. Mirror Guardian. Look at the face in the mirror. Who's looking back at you? Is that what you expected? Four of Air. Yes. So some of you, it's not about just looking in the mirror and being graceful. It's also taking that time out to really introspect. To really introspect before you move forward, before you take actions, finding your mental stability here, okay? Meditating to really get the answers you're seeking. There we go, your second card here, the Nine of Earth. And this is Virgo energy. This is the card of someone who's enjoying the fruit of their labor, who's living in luxury, who has quite a bit of abundance in their life, you know, financial success. So for some of you, it's really leisure time for you, Sagittarius. Spirit is asking you to really take some time to just spend some time with yourself, because both of these cards are cards that usually, like the Nine of Earth, usually is seen as a single person. They're like the unattached person who's just sitting by themselves in their garden, enjoying, you know, the beauty of the garden, enjoying themselves, enjoying their time with a glass of wine, no company, just me having a quiet evening. And it's the same with the Four of Air. This is a card of really spending time by yourself, needing a time out. So a lot of you here, Spirit is asking you to really take some time to spend some time with yourself. And Page of Water is at the bottom. This is younger, youthful energy. We see that little girl here walking through almost like a stormy sea with two lotus flowers, regeneration. Whenever I see this card, and even now, there's a sense of like a child that's coming into, that's being reincarnated right now, that regenerate with the lotus flowers. It's like she's a mermaid. Like she's almost like coming, emerging from the sea to have another life here on earth, right? To a new cycle. And underneath that, when I pulled the card to show you, it's the transformation card, Scorpio card, the death card, being called transformation in this deck. So during the Scorpio season, Sagittarius, what Spirit is asking you to do is to really take some time to really spend some time by yourself, to really think things through, to really meditate, to enjoy the quiet, to look at yourself, like literally take time to reflect. That's literally what it says on this card, and that's the theme for the main reading. And that's what this says here too. Four of Air, it's taking time to reflect. Nine of Earth is spending some time alone. And next thing we have, boom, Two of Water. I can't remember what was your reading last week, Sagittarius, but especially if some of you have been going through a transition phase, you know, because I see the lotus flower here, you've gone through some tough time recently. It's very important to take some time alone to really reflect on what has gone down before we move forward, especially if we're contemplating starting something new again with another person, to bring someone else, a new energy into our life. So that Two of Cups is kind of signaling there are two fish here in this sea, but they're swimming in opposite directions though. You see, they're swimming in opposite directions. So if there was a love situation, it may seem like during this time you guys need some space from each other. It's not to say you're separating. You're still in love. You're still in the sea. You're still swimming next to each other. But you need some space. You need a little space. Okay? We're going to take some clarification. I don't even feel like it's needed. But let's see what we have here. The Four of Air. Okay, that Death card really wanted to come out for you. I could see it when I pulled the Page of Earth and I showed it to you guys. Look, it shows up here again with the 10 of Wands. This is you putting an end to the burden, to like carrying too much weight on your back, to just doing too much. Okay? You need to lighten the load a little bit, Sagittarius. So this is Spirit telling you it's the same information again. That transformation that's taking place during this time. The reason why you need to take some time alone to quiet your mind, to rest here, is because you overburden, you overwork too much. That's the transformation they want to allow into your life. Be graceful in movement and action is at the bottom. And some of you have been pushing yourself so much, you probably have lost your gracefulness. Right? You've just been going through the motion. You have not been very attentive to the things that are happening in your life, to the people around you, because you have too much to do. You're washing, pushing, washing all the time. So take a moment to reflect. Lay down this big stack of wands. Lighten the load a little bit. Okay, allow the Scorpio season to bring in some transformation into your life so you can let go of some things that no longer serve you. Okay, this is way too much. We are not doing that. We know we are not. Okay, let's keep going here. 9 of Earth, clarification on the 9 of Earth for Sagittarius. 5 of Pentacles coming out in reverse. 5 of Pentacles like this is being in the poorhouse. It's having that mentality of like feeling like you don't have enough. Like Spirit is telling me to reflect, to let go, to ease up, to take a break. But how am I gonna pay my bills? How am I gonna do this? Oh my gosh, I need money. You're okay. You're already abundant. You're good. You're already set. Okay? It's to come out of thinking that you don't have enough. That's what Spirit is trying to get you out of. You keep taking more on, telling yourself you don't have enough, when everyone is looking at you, living your abundant life. And you kind of like, that's not even like you're not even showing off, but you are seen as a pillar of strength and success by those around you. Like, okay, Sagittarius have their act together. They work hard, they make their money, then they would use their money wisely. And you should be able to enjoy it and not worry so hard that you don't have any. Like, people see you like this and you're thinking you're like that. This is you right now, enjoying your beautiful garden, but it's almost you blindfolded to it. You can't even, like, there's a beautiful garden all around you. You're focusing in that one little flower. You can't even see you have a whole garden because you're thinking you're poor. Like, and that's not good. It's gonna bring your energy down. It's gonna take away from more that you could have. Look at this. Success. This is a Chariot card, right? Moving away. Travel. For some of you, you need to travel. Take a vacation. Okay? With the Queen of Pentacles, you're abundant. This is the Queen of Pentacles. She knows how to create abundance. She knows there'll always be more because she's a master of using the resources available on Earth to create abundance for herself. She's also a mother. She nurtures. Okay? For some of you, it may be that fear is because of your children. You feel like you may be having an abundant life. You can't ease up because your kids may not be doing so well. You feel like you have to keep working to take care of your kids, and they may be grown kids, and you feel like you have to keep doing that. And Spirit is telling you to take a moment to just, because what's at facing this whole reading is the Page of Water. And yes, it could be an emotional offer, but it's also kids. There's a kid here on that, a little girl here on that page. It may be what's making you worry so much and not allowing you to enjoy your life, to enjoy the fruit of your labor. Fast-moving energy here. We have the Knight of Swords. There's a message coming towards you. There is someone move. There's fast-moving energy, air energy. These are thoughts. This is communication. Okay, about a partnership, about a love offer, about a coming together, about a union. Um, let's see. Let's get some more information here. More information for Sagittarius on that Two of Cups. But this is beautiful. You have nothing to worry about, Sagittarius. You just feel like you're just overburdening yourself. You're just thinking a lot of negative thoughts. You're taking a lot on that you really don't need. Okay? Oh, no, this is too much. That's like 3-4 cards in there. And Spirit is trying to push you away from that. For you to reflect, to look at your path, everything you sacrifices, all the decisions you've made, and to know, to look at how many more years you have to enjoy here, possible more years you have to enjoy here, and to take it easy on yourself, that you've done enough. One more on the Two of Water for Sagittarius. Clarification for Sagittarius on the Two of Water. Clarification for Sagittarius on the Two. Okay, there she is. You see? 8 of Swords. Feeling stuck. It's all in your mind. Feeling like you cannot move on. Feeling like you have to do this. It's all in your hand. It's all in your head. Okay? Sagittarius, even if, like during this time that you're going to take apart to reflect, that they're pushing you to take apart to reflect, even your relationship here, you're gonna need to introspect about. Okay, even the union you're currently part of, you need to think about, to reflect on, because some of you feel like you gotta stay here, you gotta be here, you gotta do this because that's your responsibility, because you're stuck here, because you don't have a choice, and Spirit is telling you, baloney. That's why we give you free will for. Your happiness is at stake here. We want you to be happy. We want you to enjoy all the abundance that you've worked so hard for. You're not stuck. This is in your mind. Even if you're like in a marriage right now, if you feel like you need to take some time alone, have this conversation. Even if you don't want to go alone, if it's your partner that's making you feel overburdened, or your children, say you're gonna go on a vacation with your 2 best girlfriends, with your, your sister, your some family members, or by yourself, or ask them to go on vacation and enjoy your home. Okay, Sagittarius, it's like the same message. You're not stuck. Okay, you're not stuck. And yes, you can change your perspective in this thing. There is love here, there is a union here, and I feel like even that you need a little moment to reflect on, to feel like you're not stuck in this. If it's not doing it for you, if you guys are like 2 ships crossing into the night, yes, you're together, you're in this marriage, you're in this union, but you're not seeing eye to eye. This person is always to the left, you're living 2 separate lives, then, and you feel you're stuck because that's how it's always been, because of the children you got to remain. You need to rethink that too. Everything is up for review during this time. Okay, this is your Women's Oracle deck. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Oh yeah, so for some of you, you just really need to go on a vacation. Whether together or by yourself, you need to go. You need some time to just chill, relax. You need to relax. You need to enjoy life. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So, especially like, let's say Sagittarius, you're one of those people who've been working, focusing on the money, on work, on all this different responsibility, raising the children and all of that. And you have become overburdened. You're part of the PTA, you're volunteering for this, you're volunteering at church, you're volunteering for this, you're the person the family calls when they need, and all that. And of course, that's going to have an effect in your relationship, because you're not there present to fully give the way you could give, or as much as you could give to your partner. Okay, that's a goal, because that will be the first thing to be affected, because you each have your responsibilities, and that person is there, and because you're there, because you right now you're feeling like you're stuck. That's it, you gotta be there. So they're probably feeling the same way, or acting as if they feeling the same way. So regardless, Spirit is telling you here that it's time for you to take a moment to reflect on your life, about what's important to you, about the things you're giving your energy to, about you, how you're overburdening yourself, how you're adding things to your life, to yourself that you don't need to. Okay, and that you're abundant, you're not in the poorhouse. Taking a vacation is not gonna make you any less productive at work. Okay, that's why there are laws that require people to be able to, company to give you time off to have vacation. It's okay, Sagittarius. Okay, with the Chariot card here, I felt it strongly. Some of you do need a vacation, need to travel, need to go somewhere else, or Ask everyone else to clear the house, that you need some time alone. Have your staycation, okay? But if it's a situation, your romantic situation has been impacted by this, has been affected in a negative way by this, there's still time to repair it, okay? Because what's facing you here is the Ten of Cups. Your home, your family, your happiness, your stability. It's very important to you, clearly. So stop taking steps and making decisions to show that it's a priority to you, to show that it's important to you. Okay, but it starts here with taking a moment to reflect, to look in the mirror, to be graceful as you do so, to approach it with grace. Okay, let's see here. Let's close out with an angel oracle card by Doreen Virtue. This is one of the first deck of cards I ever purchased, I ever owned. And messages for Sagittarius. There we go. At the bottom, we have let your past go. And this is literally about not holding on to things. Literally, I'll read the first part for you because we have that 10 of Wands here. And you guys can read for yourself. It says, the burden of carrying your past around has made you weary. That burden, that 10 of Wands you're carrying around, it's time to transform that energy, to let it go, to start a new cycle, okay? Spirit is saying to keep the lessons and live the rest. Live the rest. And the card that actually came out for you, Sagittarius, is this relationship. Oh, my fingers on the words. Relationship. And it says your primary relationship is with yourself and God. And every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving creator. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. So focus on your relationship with yourself. What do you want? What's important to you? The inner work. And to God, and the faith you have in God, to know that they can provide what's important to you. They want you to be happy. They want to, to give you all this abundance that you desire. And then from there on, it prospers and bloom and expand to the other people in your life. Okay, have faith and trust and believe that time that you're gonna take for yourself, that little time out that they're pushing you to take, it's so important, and it's gonna be so rewarding at the end. Sagittarius, thank you so much for your continued support, and I'll see you next week. Remember, as always, love is indeed the only answer. Bye, Sagittarius.